is how you turn up, you perform at that level. That is what you do. You take a game to a team and you don't fall over. You don't bend over backwards. You don't respect them. You respect them before, but during the game, it's a battle, it's war. And West Ham have went to war and came out victorious. 1-0 victory over Tottenham. London rivals. West Ham are. What are we? If Lee, if you're watching, mate, what are West Ham? Explain to me what we are. Because I just finished doing the the Match Day live show, and honestly, watching West Ham's just like a roller coaster ride of emotions. Anyway, but we've come into this game today, and Moyes has just transformed West Ham dramatically. He's just completely transformed our beautiful club into everything that he said he would do back. I'm going to dissect it one day. I'm going to actually really look into the video that he'd done when he first came back to the club and said what he wanted to do, because he's doing that with an abundance. He's getting all the players performing out of their ears, hairs, whatever you call it. West Ham are performing at the highest level. I'm absolutely over the moon. I think it's great. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing with life. I think you're all buzzing with life. We're going to dissect the show. Hopefully, we'll have some guests coming on throughout the kind of the match day highlight show. So please get your comments in and let me know your thoughts on the game. I'm going to jump into the chat. I'm going to see who's in house, and then we'll get chatting on the game itself. Crazy call. You have said, I felt average in the first half. Spuds, no shots on target in the second. Dominated the last 15 minutes, completely in control. What a team, what a performance, what a big win. We are massive. Crazy call. I'm going to add to that as well. Sometimes when you get in a game, especially West Ham over the last couple of years, if you're 1-0 up and, your backs are against the wall and the pressure starts to come on, and normally then you kind of expect West Ham normally to go and concede a last-minute equaliser or lose the game in the last minute. But right now, we're fighting for everything. Players are out there just covering so much ground. And do you know what? The thing is, and I know we're going to dissect the players, and we'll do the match day ratings later on tonight. I know we're going to do all that. But I have to say, like, the players like Benrahma, who today didn't have his what do you call it? His tippy toe, his fancy style footwork, etc., wasn't there. He done everything else except that, because he worked for the team. Today was all about the team effort to strive forward and achieve, which was go out and get the 3 points. Scott R is saying, what a time to be a West Ham fan. Years of heartbreak and frustration, and now we are massive, mate. Father Snowman, now hear this. We are all right. Now hear this. We are massive. Graham Lindsay says, poor game, great result, and so funny that they rested their whole team and still played. Come on, you Irons. They absolutely did make Freshfielder. Spuds miss out on another trophy in a cup final. We are massive. Crazy call. This Sunday roast is going to taste so good. Let's make them Spuds extra salty. They deserve it. I just ran away before the stream came on. I was like, out with the salt. Woo! Just sing that. I've got one of those, like, the cracking salt ones. Like, wow, you just crack that bad boy all over those roasted Spuds, because we roasted Jews. Antonio Arcane, question answered. Absolutely, mate. English Folker, so much for resting the first 11 for this game. Yep, you're nailing the head, mate. Mark Alexander, no shots in the second half or cup final. Look, legend. Afternoon, ladies. Hope you're well. Crazy call. Was Kane and Son on the pitch today? I don't think so. Do you know what? Out of the two, I thought Son was the most dangerous. He was making really good runs in the first half, and he was trying things in the second half, but we nullified them. We nullified their triple threat coming forward. The only player I felt like that was trying really, really over the top hard, a mixture of, you've got Son, and then you had Ndombele who was trying things. But apart from that, yeah, we nullified anything that they were doing. Anthos, get in. Father Snowman, Kane show the difference between us and them, and heart or no passion. Anthos, ugly but effective. Yeah, to a certain extent. I think there was good bits of play in there, but it was a hard-working, hard-fought, well-thought-out victory for West Ham. Did we really look under pressure at any point? Like, crazy amount of pressure for spells. I can't really remember it. We will dissect the game in a second. Oi, well-deserved 3 points, played them off the park from long, dark tunnel. Look, legend, won and didn't play well. Spurs were so very poor. Lawrence Watkins, hello everyone from Auburn, Alabama, USA. Thank you for joining us. Lawrence Watkins, we are massive, mates. We are. Feels good, man. Aiden, it does. Neil from Down Under, hammers crossed. I absolutely love it. Anthos, you're all talking to each other. Lawrence Spuds looked bad. Anton back. We can all unmute. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. It's brilliant. Tony Blackwell, 1-0 is 1-0. 3 points in the bag, plus 6 goal difference, and fourth in the table. Yes, thank you. Come on, you Irons. Reese is saying Spurs. Anthos is saying, hey, Neil. Crosshammer saying London is claret and blue. Lawrence is saying hello. You're all talking to each other. Does you, dear? That was like a reluctant but ultimately really satisfying shot after a possible short scare. Irons sat by the canal now, breathing again. Honestly, mate. Luke says only negative really do need to be more clinical. Yes, we do. But the thing that he has said, that Moyes has said all along, is nullify the threat in the defence. And I can't say anything. We've played 3 games. I was starting to try and I wasn't trying to find excuses for the defence after the Brentford game, but straight away they've bounced back from the Brentford game and they've got 3 clean sheets in a row. Everton, Genk, and Spurs. 3 tough games. We've not conceded a goal, so I can't say anything. I was calling for Fabianski to potentially be rested. I was calling for Ogbonna to potentially be rested, and look how that's worked out for me. We've went and got 3 clean sheets, so happily keep the same team. English Folker just need United and Liverpool to draw now. Mark R, top 4 a game. Anthos, we are massive. Anton, does you dear massive. Aiden, only bend over backwards when you celebrate with a backstroke. Love that. Love that celebration from Mr. Antonio. Crosshammer, massive. Robert Singleton, massive. Mark Alexander, great result. Buzzing. Benrahma needs to up his game. Vlasic waiting. Another great performance by Johnson. Sufal will have to wait. Love it. Yeah, do you know what? Massive point you've made there. If Sufal comes back and he's fit for the next game, he ain't walking in my team. And that's not me being a dick towards Sufal, but Johnson's not put a foot wrong. And you would do the same with Sufal if no one would put their foot wrong. How can anyone walk into that team? They can't. Took his time again, taking Benny off. I know, but, you know, I actually think, I said at the start, that Benny had a good game for his work rate. And his work rate alone, I thought it was massive. Doctor at massive. Reese Peter, absolutely massive. Anthos, 3 points in the onion. Guys, if you get time to look at Spuds watch along with expressions, it's funny when Antonio scores. I love when they lose, to be honest. Sir David Moyes needs to be knighted. Honestly, mate, he's on that trajectory 100%. Moyes has delivered the goods, or as some adverts said, does exactly what it says on the tin. He absolutely has. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Fabianski wasn't Fabianski today, man of the match. He wasn't, mate. He made some fantastic saves. Gaza, 3 points is 3 points. Come on, you Irons. D. Crossman, turning points for Al's putting in the needle, and Fab's great catch to the end. D. Crossman, I can't thank Fornals enough today. I can't praise him enough today. He was unbelievable. His performance today, everyone had a great performance, but for me, Fornals stood out because he covered so much ground today. I'd love to see the stats on it. I really would. Well, X, the same match of the day too tonight will be 55 minutes of Liverpool Man United, 5 minutes of West Ham Spuds. Look, legend. Ben Johnson is the best player in the world. That's because I have no way. Giddy, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Lawrence Watkins, Fabianski played well. Renee said everyone played well today, including Fabianski, made some great saves. There's so many comments. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump through the game a little bit. And then when we do have some guests coming on, which I think we might have shortly, then they'll let me know when they are going to jump on. But we'll go into the starting lineups. As we did know, there was no changes for West Ham at the time. We started with our same 11. Fabianski, Johnson, Ogbonna, Zuma, Creswell, Rice, Souček, Bowen, Benrahma, Fornals, and Antonio. We had a bench of Areola, Dawson, Diop, Masuaku, Ashby, Noble, Lanzini, Vlasic, and Yarmolenko. But we were never going to change a winning team because that's exactly what Moyes does. He's got the faith in the team that he puts out there. They turned up, they've done their job today, and they were proving it by getting the victory in the end. Tottenham, though, came out and put out this team. They had Lloris, they had Royal, Romero, Dyer, Regulan, Højbjerg, Skip, and Dombele, Lucas, Son, and Kane, with several substitutes there. The biggest threats really were coming from the 3 strikers up top, Lucas Moura, Son, and Kane, and that was the biggest thing. Nullify that threat and nullify any kind of ability for them to get forward, and West Ham would have a good chance of getting a victory, of course, as well. So if you can hear me in the background, let me know if you can. You look a bit static. You don't look like you're moving a lot, but hopefully we'll get your signal up and running. Normally, I think we have we? Oh, yep. So we'll wait and see what they say in the background. But whilst I wait for the thumbs up from said person, and we'll get you in as soon as we go. So as we get into the game, the game kind of started. Oh God, we've lost connection to that. We'll hopefully get that back up and running. The game started off reasonably scrappy, I suppose you could say. It did really feel like a London derby to go with that. But West Ham did get a corner, and we did go close. Zuma was inches away from planting a header on goal. Lloris flicked the ball away from his head. I think the game did have that vibe of kind of, back and forth a little bit, but no real opportunities for both teams. There was a penalty appeal not given. Spurs had Ndombele, who came into the box, and Zuma came across him, taking a bit of the ball and the man. And Ndombele did go down. He was injured, but he made more contact with the ball, and he took a kind of funny step onto the ball, and they tried to call for a penalty appeal. VAR did have a little cheeky look at it, but they didn't award anything with that opportunity. Are you ready? Let's see if we can bring him in. Shall we try and bring you in? Yep. Let's see. Shall we try? Let's try it. Oh, DJ Russie B, you well? Live from the Supporters Club.
Hello.
Or not? Hello, Russie B.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
You well?
Been all right today.
Yes.
Live from the Supporters Club. They're all over there. It's absolutely. Hello.
Yeah, on you go, Russ. On you go.
Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. Russell and Nessa. Yeah, very well. How are you, man?
Yeah, we're good, mate. But the connection isn't 100%. We're not having
Can
a
you
great
hear
connection.
Me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Yep. Right, on you go,
hello,
Russ.
guys. Hello, everybody. So it's loud in. It usually works. No, okay. That's the main thing. That's the important thing. As long as you can hear me. Yes. It was the last one who's allowed in. What a game. Hope everyone has enjoyed it as much as we did. It's absolutely buzzing here. It is so busy. It's really great to see. Loads of great people. I've seen John Ratomski and everyone else, and Sean's here having a fun time with Sean. And as you can see, let me pan round. It's absolutely heaving today. Absolutely heaving. Stelly's even buying me a drink. He's buying me a drink.
He's putting his hand in his pocket and he's buying you a drink, Russie B.
But what is it? Is it Cypriot pounds?
Yes.
Is it Cypriot pounds?
It is.
So he's probably got a few left over, man. But yeah, we're all good, man. We're all good. We're just trying to, everyone's at the bar. It seems.
I'll tell you what, then I'll come to you first, then DJ Russie B. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me the euphoria around the final whistle.
Oh, mental. Oh, it was so busy. It was so noisy. It's the first time ever I can remember being at the stadium and my box was rocking. When that goal went in, the box was actually rocking, swaying. You could feel everything, everyone shouting and everyone screaming. And it was amazing, absolutely amazing. And obviously on final whistle, everyone was singing Bubbles. It had a really good laugh, really good atmosphere. Everyone sang Sweet Caroline, everyone sang all the classics. It was great. From beginning to end, it was a really good game, I thought it was a really good game, particularly for the neutrals.
Yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
It was a good game.
Well, talk to me, Russ. Was there really ever a sense of panic in West Ham's play today?
I mean, there always, to be honest, I think there always is when you've got Harry Kane on the bench, on the pitch rather. You've got Harry Kane, you've got Son, you've got Lucas, and, they're good players. They are good players. And, obviously Kane got a typical Kane on the back post at the end of the first half. But I just think they just didn't look. They looked like a team that were rested on Thursday. If that made sense. They looked like a team that was rested. They didn't have the. I'm not saying we didn't have a lot. I think we lost a little bit of zip. It seemed today. I think passes weren't just hitting as much as they would do when we were in our pomp. But I mean, it was going to be one goal would nick that game, and it was us, not Spurs. So it's all good. It's all good.
I think we got that vibe kind of early, after the first half, because there was kind of a couple of decent chances from both sides, but nothing was kind of going in, and you felt like maybe it was going to be a set piece or it was going to be one goal that would have won the team the game. But thinking of the first half in particular, Russ, I think West Ham held possession really well. I think we had the best of the first 20 minutes. I think Tottenham started to come back into it. But what we did do was we nullified the threat of the front three: Son, Kane and Lucas Moura. Now, what I will say is there was several times in that game I was worried about Son in particular, because he was beating Ogbonna for pace, getting in and around him, and they were playing penetrating passes from really deep, and they could find those passes, but Son was really the only one causing us concern, wasn't he?
He was, and also I think, but then I'm always concerned with Lucas Moura when he's got the ball. He's very zippy. And there was a lot of zippy passing between the three. I mean, that's what they do. I've seen Moura tear us apart before. But fair play. I tell you what, bloody Zuma, best game I've seen Zuma play. Best game I've seen. It was. I thought Zuma was an absolute colossus today. Absolute colossus.
And the funny
Brilliant
thing
player.
is, Russ, when we talk about the whole game as a whole, I said right at the end of the match day live, who was people's man of the matches? Honestly, Russ, this is the first time in a long time I've seen everyone name nearly, there was Fabianski, there was Creswell, there was Zuma, there was Ogbonna, Johnson had a fantastic game, Pablo Fornals. I think, for me, Pablo Fornals was everything about what West Ham have become today. He covered so much ground. He got involved in all the tackles. He created. He was everything today. But there really wasn't a player that you couldn't find that didn't put a shift in. Even the likes of Ben Rama, who wasn't his normal creative self, but he worked so hard the whole game. What do you think?
No, definitely. I thought Ben Rama, it wasn't his best game. But he put a shift in. I think Fornals. I mean, he's just a terrier, isn't he? He's just ferocious. It really is ferocious the way he plays, and never gives up. And as you said, you're totally right. He epitomised. I'd like to go back and see a replay of the confrontation, that one particularly between Romero, because he looked like, to be honest, he spat at him. He spat at Fornals, I thought, but hey, doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I think Fornals is just, I mean, the transformation of him, as you said, he epitomised everything with our team now in terms of the transformation of West Ham, in terms of, just never gave up. Absolutely brilliant.
Before the game, Russ, people were talking about you had Kane in one hand, you had Antonio on the other hand. Antonio came out on top today. This is the reason why you can't really afford to take the likes of Antonio off the park. You just can't afford to do it, can you?
Yeah, no, it's true, man. It's true. Sorry, I'm being abused by. Look, just do it around this side. Sorry, I'm being abused by this man. Do you remember him?
Oh, there he is.
Who is it? Who's on here?
All right, Shawnee boy.
Oh, it's the Scottish guy.
Scottish one.
Scottish one. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Come on, Hugh. Tell me what it is, Hugh. Tell me what you're doing, Hugh.
I don't know what you're saying.
He's saying, tell us your thoughts of today. Tell us your thoughts.
It wasn't a pretty game, but you know what? We've done it again. And I just love seeing the Spurs fans really being shut up, right? We were singing, and I don't know if it came over on the TV, but we were singing, Spurs are bottling it everywhere they go, all match long. And they weren't singing at all. They were quiet from the beginning. It wasn't pretty. We scored. Yes, I had lots of chances, but yeah, this is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did it last year, 2-1, 1-0. And we're fourth, Russ.
I know.
Fourth in the Premier League.
Done Spurs
Champions League.
3 wins in a week. Not a bad week.
It's not a bad week. And do you know what? I'm back here for Man City. I've got a friend who's a Texan who's taking me in corporate on Wednesday. And he's our good luck charm. His name's Jonathan Ross. Not the
Not the
Jonathan.
Jonathan Ross.
Otherwise, you'd be all over him and doing a Hammers 11.
Well, I mean, Paul's a big hammer, isn't he? So-
So we're going corporate on, and I think we can beat City. I really do.
I mean, they've won it 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
So, but this team
Yeah.
can do anything at the moment.
Do you know what? It's so busy here at the sports club. I was one of the last people to get up there. They said 10 more, and there were 5 of us. They let 5 people in. It's absolutely crammed,
It is,
and there's
man.
a real party atmosphere. So down at the Heineken bar, they're playing the old boom boom music, and it's
boom,
you know, you should be down there, DJ Russie. Hey, DJ Russie.
Everyone else.
I'm playing the music.
Is that
I'm
you?
playing the tunes.
I should be playing the tunes, but no,
yeah.
I'm here with you guys. I'm here talking to you, Sean.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great to see you.
It's great, isn't it?
It's great.
It's the best time to be a West Ham, to be alive as a West Ham fan.
I can't remember from obviously working here, 21 seasons this season is. I know I don't look old enough. I think it's the most optimistic as a unit.
Yeah.
The club, the fans, the players, the staff. It's brilliant.
Do you know what? People come in and they say, West Ham did well.
Yeah.
So I go into work and go, West Ham did well last night, didn't they? They go, yeah. You don't know how to react,
No,
right?
no.
Because, you know, you're used to going, you mucked up again, you know, you're out. And instead, people are congratulating you,
I
like Arsenal fans and
I know.
Man
It's bizarre,
United
isn't it?
fans
I
and
know.
City fans are saying,
It's so weird.
you're all right. And you keep on thinking, might end.
You're waiting. You're waiting for it.
Yeah, there they're going.
See, they're going
for it.
again.
They're going again. Can you hear that?
They're all
West
chanting
Ham
along.
get battered everywhere they go.
Tottenham get battered
everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
I love that song.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really gets me going, that song. No, but it's been great. It's been good.
It's good.
It's good times. Good times. Anton, you still there?
Yes, I
Anton,
am, Ross.
are you still there?
He's gone. He's
probably
gone to
for. I thought he might have gone. I thought he might have gone for a wee.
No, who's
Just let-
up
just
next?
let-
Who
there he is.
we got? Hi, I'm still here.
How
don't
is
you
it
worry.
in Scotland?
Oh, it's lovely,
Well,
mate. It's lovely.
let me go and grab someone else. I've had enough of Sean. I've had enough of Sean. John. Let me see. I'm trying to see if anyone wants John Matomsky Stout. I found Stell.
Oh, God,
I found
Snell. People
Snell.
are desperate for Snell. Come on.
It's like Where's
Snell
Wally,
on.
but I found him.
Oh, your man behind you, Ross.
I know
Man behind
people
you.
are desperate for him. I know. Oh, but I've got the man. I've got Mr. John Matomsky.
Yeah, John
Mr. John Matomsky. So, John,
Welcome. Thank you.
Thoughts today, man?
Oh, well, I always knew we were going to win. And we won so well. We were solid. It's fantastic. Great feeling to keep the run going and set us up again for it Wednesday. You know, come on, Man City.
Not a bad week, is it, mate? Hasn't been a bad week.
It's been great. I mean, you know, the Europa League game, what an atmosphere. And, you know, European night under the lights. You just can't beat them, and we're getting the taste of it now.
It is, isn't it? It's that taste now, isn't it? But that's great. That's great that we should, you know, although we take the mickey out of other teams that assume they're going to go to places and win now, we're a little bit like that. You know, I'm confident every time we come onto the pitch now. I'm confident about City. I know they haven't lost a Carabao Cup game for 5 years, I think we could do them.
That's right. I mean, again, it depends what team they both put out. But, I'm confident we're going to give them a game, and we're not going to see the usual 4-0 or 5-1 pastings that we've had here in the past.
Brilliant.
We'll give anybody a game now. And in some ways, I'm disappointed with our result at Everton. Whilst it was a great day out, the fact that we could only beat them 1-0 and then Watford can put 5 past them yesterday, I'm quite disappointed, really, that we only got the 1 goal.
And how was the food bank collection today? How was it?
Well, a lot of people coming past us, a lot of coin and notes going in the
Brilliant.
collections. I reckon 150 to 200 pounds we got today.
Fantastic.
And that's, you know, pretty average for what we're getting. And we've set ourselves a target of for 2 games a month. If we can get £400 in cash and donations, the food bank are joining up with a food bank supply group called His Church, based in Lincolnshire. They have the largest food bank storage depot in Europe, apparently. And they will do a deal whereby if you pay them £400, they will supply a pallet to you and deliver it to you worth £2,000 of whatever you need. So we chatted with the food bank about it, said they're happy to take it forward. So, you know, we're setting ourselves this target. If we can get £400 a month for them, then, over a season we're looking at 20 grand.
That's amazing.
And that's, the value of food that we can bring into Newham Food
So,
Bank.
so Anton's put obviously the Just Giving site on there. If you're at the games at the moment, John is by the Aquatic Centre. But if you go to any of the supporters clubs or anything, there's QR codes and stuff like that, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's massive thanks to Canning Town Land for the QR codes. We've got 8. We've got 4 on the boats and then 4 here at the supporters club. And then the club themselves will be putting them in the stadium lounges from the Chelsea game in December.
Oh, brilliant.
So they're behind us as well.
Fantastic. Oh, it's good, man. It's good, man. Well, it's nice when you can go, because obviously you go back up north today. And with a win with 3 points, it's always a bit easier, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But we're getting used to it now. I'm really going to be gutted if and when we see a defeat. But until that day comes, we are still living the dream.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. Well, John, you go back to your beer. I'll let you get back to your beer. Go on, take it. Try and drag Stella over. Drag Stelios over. Anyway, so there's John Matomsky.
I mean, we've got a great connection now. We've got an absolutely beautiful connection. It's lovely. We can hear you all crystal clear. Talk to me about Declan Rice, Russ.
Fantastic. Oh, I tell you what, the man is just... I think sometimes we get a little bit... the assumption is he's going to play awesome. And he was just brilliant. He was everywhere. He was everywhere again today. He's a complete captain's performance. Now, like where's Wally, right? Where's Stel? We found him.
Right, we can't hear him.
I can hear him.
That's not a bad.
That's not a bad thing. I can hear him.
David,
That's all
what
right.
do you think of the game?
Well, I think Tottenham got battered, actually.
Everywhere they seem to go.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Come, you're not in shot.
Oh,
there you go.
What do you think of my shirt today, Stella? Anyway?
It's a little bit tame, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. What's going on there?
Well, I thought I'd dress down today, and let the result speak for itself on the football.
And the result definitely spoke for itself. So I heard you were going to leave at half time. Is that correct?
No. No, it wasn't.
But didn't you say, I'm off something like about 45 minutes in or something like that?
And you went pale.
I did go rather pale. Were you going, or were you just going to go and have a shit or something?
No, I was going to go and find another pint of Amstel.
Oh, your favourite tipple. So should we talk
about the game now?
Oh, man of the match for you.
Well, I actually thought Declan got it. Because he suddenly got hold of the game and started pounding forward, and other people are giving it to other people. No, Declan really gripped it today.
I was going to say, are we getting a little bit blind to Declan's performances now, because they're so good every week? He's so consistent that it's almost like the assumption is he's going to be playing an 8 out of 10 now.
Well, he's definitely stepped up, hasn't he? That's the thing. He's definitely stepped up, and now it's becoming the norm.
Yeah, well, there was a point when I said to you during the game that we should go and get Noble and put Noble on and tie up the midfield.
And I think I recall laughing in your face.
You certainly did something, but
but what was the thinking? Okay. In all seriousness, what was the thinking behind talking about Noble coming on?
There was a 10-15 minute spell where we were suddenly getting overrun in the middle of the park, and that's when Declan came in and suddenly started marauding forward, and that's what our skipper's got to do. He is the boy.
So you reckon Declan should have been man of the match?
Yeah, for me, certainly.
I think Zuma deserved it, because our defence now, with him there, he's settled in alongside probably the best central defender we've had for the past 5 or 6 years, Ogbonna. Zuma is... I don't know why you're laughing. I'm not sure I understand why you're laughing. Ogbonna is clearly our best central defender of the last 5 or 6 years.
I have always said so, but not everybody has agreed.
Well, I always agreed with you. So now we've got Zuma, who's on Ogbonna's level, and between the two of them,
But haven't they, when you look at Dawson playing in midweek and you look at Diop playing in midweek, don't you think that they've stepped up as well?
Absolutely, and that's why we've got strength in depth now. That's the big difference. We've got strength in depth. And I want to have a quick word about Johnson, What do you think of his performance? We got another Mr. Martin. Johnson's performance.
Fantastic. He gets better and better. And who would have known? When he was playing left back, we all thought he was shit.
Exactly.
When you play him in this position,
He's mustard.
But
brilliant.
Absolutely.
we need to sign him on a longer contract because.
Well, he's in his last year, and we know that he
It's
will.
going to happen.
Of course, it's going to happen. We're not going to have another Ngakia situation, are we?
The best thing that could have happened to him is Soufal getting injured. Isn't it?
Ironically, yeah.
We was all worried, and let's face it, Soufal has been out for 2 games, so he must be that geezer runs through fucking walls. So why are you looking at me like you want to have sex with me?
It's the first time in ages I've heard you talk any sense at all.
That's not very fair, is it? Very rude, very rude.
But Zuma,
Top.
brilliant.
So we were talking about man of the match. He reckons Declan should have got it, but I agree that Zuma.
No, Declan was very, very good tonight. But you can't give it to him every single game.
Well, you can.
You can.
Even though we'd like to.
And I just thought he's suddenly got hold of that game today and made a difference.
He grabs every game by the scruff of the neck, doesn't he? So it's like, okay.
For 10, I was saying to Stel, 10, 15 minutes, he was overrun. We were getting overrun in midfield. And I was even calling for Noble to come on. And
That's exactly.
because
That was exactly my expression.
Stel actually said to me that he's too slow for this game.
He would have been overrun.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been unfair on Noble, wouldn't it?
Definitely. Look, that was 2 very good teams tonight. Yeah. A 0-0 draw.
I wouldn't go as far as calling Spurs a good team, but anyway, I know what you mean.
No, but 0-0 would have been
Unfair on West Ham.
I thought Spurs were like a bit of cod today.
Oh, hang on, I want to hear this. Go on, why?
They got battered.
everywhere they go.
Oh, everywhere they go.
No, I thought, and I said about 10 minutes into the second half,
Hey! Come here.
fucking fake turn.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, come on.
Say what? What do you think of the game?
What do you think of the game
The
today?
game was unbelievable. And as a supporter, I was unbelievable because I was shouting the whole game, right? And without me, they wouldn't have won.
You've got to tell the audience your name.
I'm Gary Marbles. I'm the marble man. I ain't bought marble and granite. Anyway, forget that. The most important thing about the game.
Other people import marble and granite too.
But not the way I do. Anyway, just to say, I was absolutely ecstatic about the victory. I thought it was a great game, second half especially. I thought we played well and we beat the Spuds. And that
Can't get any better than that.
And that it makes it a perfect weekend, doesn't it, Dave? A perfect
Absolutely perfect.
Man of the match for you.
weekend. Man of the match for me? I would go with Zuma.
No, so you're wrong and all.
Okay, I'll go with Declan Rice. Obviously, was unbelievable.
I think you led him to that one.
No, he didn't. Declan Rice is a different animal, isn't he? He's head and shoulders above everyone on that pitch today. I mean, he took the ball off of Kane a few times.
He was.
Kane? Oh, was he playing? Was he?
I didn't see it. But he literally took the ball off of Kane. Every time he got the ball, he was immense. But I thought Zuma played well as well. But yeah, if it was a toss-up between the two, I'd say Declan Rice.
Good man, good man.
Thank you, mate.
How are you getting back?
I'm going back on the train in about an hour or so. How about you? Yeah, catch you.
Is that your mate?
Yes.
All right.
You see, I do have mates.
Oh, you knew him?
Yeah.
Is that when you model your hairstyle?
Hey, that is it.
He looked like Liberace. Sorry, boys.
This is on camera.
I know, but still, he did. He did.
No, it's got Daddy. You got a dad. 12th man.
I've done my barnet today as well.
Yeah,
He's cut your hair. You cut your hair. It's nice to see.
Nice, isn't it?
It's a lovely haircut, Anton. Anton's back. He's gone for. He's back from his wee.
Can't see him, but it's
Yeah, you
all right.
can't see him. That's okay. He's just leaving it out to us. Anyway, Dad, thoughts about today, man?
Very, very good. You can't complain at that. I was saying to the boys during the game, after the game, we struggle to put it in the back of the net at times, but defensively, under Moyes, we are very good. I know that's only our second clean sheet in the Premier League of the season, but 2 clean sheets in a row. It's good stuff. Slowly getting there. Zuma for me was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Different class, isn't he, man?
Yeah, he really is. He's looking like a bargain for the money we got him for as well.
You see, I mean, Ben White goes to Arsenal. I mean, although he actually played quite well on Friday, but still, I mean, Zuma he just seems to have just slotted in.
Yeah.
Him and Oggy together. But I mean, funny, you've got a duo behind them all ready to come on.
Yeah,
all ready to come on.
And Rice as well. It's getting boring talking about Rice, but he's roles.
That's what I was saying to Wiggy. It's like, that's what I was saying. At the end of the day, I think, is it coming to a point where we're sort of assuming that Declan Rice is going to play a 7, 8 out of 10?
Well, if you listen to what Moyes said in the week about Rice as well, top 6 missed out on a bargain, £100 million in the summer. Now he's worth more money than that. I think that tells you everything you need to know about Rice. He's gone on another level, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's another level, man. But yeah, I mean, I thought the team played well. Johnson, I thought sometimes a little bit nervy.
Yeah.
But I would be against Son. And to be fair, that was clearly the game plan by Tottenham, was to target Johnson every time he had the ball.
Good though. Still good though, wasn't he?
Still great.
Still
and he
very
grew
good.
into the game, same as the Europa League. He started off a bit sloppy and then grew into the game and grew and grew and grew. And
I think if you watch Johnson over the last 3 games, for anyone that doubted him at left back, will be signed on because right back is his position.
Yes.
I think we can all see that.
Yeah.
I'm worried that he's out of contract in the summer.
Surely they're going to tie him down now.
You would
Surely.
hope.
You'd hope so. You'd hope so.
But
But then the whole thing Vengakia, wasn't it? Do you remember that? And Vengakia, it was like, no, Johnson's better.
The only player I can have a little gripe at is Ben Rama.
Wasn't his great game?
But I was saying during the game, I would have moved Fornals inside and Ben Rama out wide, just to try and change it up and work him in. Because Fornals, as good as he is, I love Fornals. He hasn't got the pace to go past players.
No.
And Tottenham have particularly quick fullbacks, so he's never going to go past anyone. I'd have changed that and just seen what happened. He came off eventually, but other than that, it was a complete performance. That's for me, that's Moyes at his best, tactically astute, done a job.
And you could tell it meant something to Moyes because he came on the pitch at the end. And and there is when those good games come in, he comes on and does the whole,
And he gives it all that.
Gives it all that. So it meant a lot to Moisey as well. As I said, it's always with Spurs. It's always great. So, what's that? Mikel Antonio's a beast.
Do you want to come on?
Do you want to come on? No.
Do you want to come on?
No? Okay. Apparently, Mikel Antonio's a beast, said a 13-year-old boy who walked past. But yeah, no, you can tell it meant a lot. And it's wrapped off, as we were saying, when Stell and Wiggy were chatting about whatever they were chatting about. It's wrapped off a great week. And roll on City, a team are full of confidence. The fans are full of confidence.
We were just talking about that off camera.
Yeah,
you said they've not lost in the Carabao Cup.
Well, they've won the last 4 in a row, Carabao Cups.
Yeah, but so they've not lost in 5 seasons.
5 seasons, yeah.
But like I said to you, any team, any day of the week,
I fancy us here, yeah, any team.
So we will see.
And it's a near sellout as well. So if you haven't got tickets, I don't know why I'm doing the plug for the club, but if you haven't got tickets, make sure you get them. There's only a few left.
You always got to plug it.
I've always got to plug it.
I know the plug plugs it. The club plugs
and
itself,
Kaz Tennant, who sent me this T-shirt, so otherwise he'll boot me up. So there we go. Back to the studio, Anton.
Yes, mate. Yes. Oops. There I am. Yay! Yes. Brilliant.
Cheers, Daddy boy.
Brilliant. That's
Brilliant, man.
Everyone's saying very professional today, Russie B. So what we need to do is put Stell through a crash course on how to be professional, and then we'll get it all hooked up and sorted moving forward from the supporters club.
There's a slight problem in that. There's a slight fly in the ointment. No, it's all right. But we found him. Yeah, he did. He wasn't. He won Squid Game in Cyprus, and we found him. He's back. And so yeah, good to see Stell and Wiggy and everything. And it's still really heaving here, and it's been a good hour. It's absolutely manic here. Obviously, people are watching the Man United game on the telly now.
2-0 to Manchester
yeah.
United it is, yeah. But all in all, Russie B, another player I do want to talk to you about is Fabianski. I think before the Everton game in particular, a lot of people were calling for Areola to come in position, but he's kept his place. Moyes is stuck with his man. What do you think of Fabianski's performance today?
Very assured. A very assured professional performance. There was and I think what epitomised it was right at the end. Ball came into the box, and he zoomed out, and he got it. And obviously Areola sort of spilt one on Wednesday. Really, very similar position, but it was very, very confident. I thought his distribution was a lot better. What he was doing a lot more, it seems today, was when he got the ball, he was playing it out to Johnson quickly, rather than playing it to a defender. It was out to Johnson on the right, starting the attacks. I thought it was a very assured performance by Fabianski. Very assured, man.
Absolutely. Last but not least, so you can go and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, as we all can, David Moyes. What do you say about David Moyes?
Got it bang on today, man. Got it bang on. It was a typical Moyes, strong in defence. Not the best, again, attacking wise, we missed a few, but very professional performance. And you could just see what he meant to him. You see what he meant to the playing staff, and obviously Mr. Noble. Last ever time, same he didn't get a couple of minutes. It'd be nice his last ever game against Tottenham at home, but no, I thought it was very, very assured. And it showed that he was right, to play the Declan Rice and play Souček and play Cresswell on Thursday. They didn't look tired. They didn't look tired, man. Didn't look tired at all.
Absolutely. DJ Russie B, live from the Supporters Club. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope everyone's enjoyed watching this live from the Supporters Club. I'll keep chatting to everyone in the chat while you go away and get yourself a nice cheeky drink, Russ. Take it easy.
Go home. Got to put the Sunday dinner on.
I've got mine on. I've got mine on as well. Take it easy. Cheers, lads. Cheers. There you go, everyone. Live from the Supporters Club, as expected. And I thought that was really, really insightful. Getting good fans' opinions coming from live from the stadium. So I really do hope you enjoyed that. But all in all, West Ham have walked away with the 3 points against Spurs. We're sitting nicely in fourth position. Actually, while we are live, I will check I'll get all the kind of stats up for yous while we are here, so you can actually see what is going on. Now, what's coming up over this evening is the players' rating is coming out tonight, so don't worry about with that. That will be coming on tonight. Let's just get this game up for you so you can all see today. I'm trying to find it. There we are. So I should bring this up for you just now, and then this will give you all the stats of today's games. Before we go, there you go. So, of course, West Ham beat Tottenham 1-0. Tommy Souček, Angelo Ogbonna, Romero all got yellow cards. Antonio with the goal. Let's see the stats here. As you can see on the right-hand side, West Ham had 37% possession to Tottenham's 63%. West Ham had 13 attempts to Tottenham's 7. We had 4 on target to Tottenham's 4 as well. And then if we take a little cheeky look at the live table, let me just get this up and running for you. Then we'll see where the current standings are for the league. Go to the standings. There we are. Let's bring this up for you, and then we'll let you go and have a little bit of a Sunday to yourselves, and then we'll come back later on with the player ratings show. There you go. West Ham sit lovely in fourth place, played 9, won 5, drew 2, lost 2, goal difference +6, 17 points, only 5 points from top position. West Ham maintaining our decent form starting from the season, a nice little gap opening up there from the teams below. That's what we want. That is exactly what we want. So listen, I hope you've enjoyed our content today. If you are new around here, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All you need to do is go and click that little subscribe button. That really, honestly, I can't explain it to you enough. It really does help us out. It pushes all our stuff into the algorithm. We've really enjoyed having you around here. We're on our route to 10,000 subscribers. So please go and check that out. We'll join us later on about 9ish for our player ratings show, and we'll see you then. Thank you for watching. West Ham have beat Spurs. We're Tottenham fucked it up. Come on, you irons.